Sidey just drinking it up, a big smile on his face. How important is it that you enjoy this whole process?
Enjoy the moment. I wish I did it more when I was fighting in my hometown, but that's, I finally did it towards the end of my last fight in hometown, but it's important, man. Enjoy it. You never know how long it's going to last, right?
The demeanor on the two men, very, very different. Chowtee.
Very stone cold.
Yeah.
So he wants to have some fun.
And we are off to the races. Chowtee in the Vale Tudo shorts. Sidey in the black and white. Both men figuring out how things are going in the center of the cage. John Ramdeen alongside Josh Hill. Quick movement by Chowtee as he tries to chop the lead leg.
Man, just gauging their distances right now, seeing what each other's throwing, getting some reactions.
And it certainly looks like Sidey might have the reach advantage. Is that one of his biggest weapons, the jab?
Serhiy's a long for a featherweight, and he's starting to utilize his length.
He's not going to make the adjustment, Serhiy. Let's get to it. And you do your jab and in chin, buddy.
Sidey very mobile.
1 minute in. Serhiy, can you go feet toward the face?
Kick to the body.
Clinching up. Shot from Avinash. Serhiy with the overhook on the wall.
Elbow to the side of the head, scores. Sidey looking at his corner.
This is a place where Serhiy is very comfortable. He trains this all the time at Parabellum on the wall.
Hold that far wrist for me, buddy. Cover the head if we can. Little shots with that elbow in there all day, Serhiy, if you want that elbow to the temple.
Sidey making Chowtee work.
Chowtee on that single leg.
Watch those elbows. Yeah, good.
Nice
Excellent
reversal.
work. The crowd responds.
Nice snap down from Serhiy.
Will we see a submission attempt?
Might look for that Darce choke from here. Avinash looking to fight those hands.
And you hear the corner saying hook the leg. Sidey listening to his coaches does exactly that. Sidey just taking his time. As we know, mixed martial arts, a game of inches. No need to be in a rush.
Oh, he's got the anaconda choke.
Anaconda choke sunk
That looks
in.
tight.
Chowtee trying his best to get out, and he does. Excellent stuff.
Keep that whizzer, keep controlling that head for me. And Serhiy, move that back when you see it.
A great battle here at 145 pounds to kick off BTC 3 Prophecy.
You gotta get some weight on that shoulder.
Now it's Chowtee with the front headlock breaking off. Chowtee putting pressure on Serhiy.
Chowtee coming forward, caught and taken down.
Nice.
A little overzealous.
Serhiy needs to just settle down here, take his time. He's in a good position.
Sidey in a dominant position right now.
We got 90 seconds.
I'm not sure the extent of Avinash's ground game, but he's sitting here in half guard right now. Let's look to see if he starts to progress.
Keep those coming.
Nearing the end of the round.
Nice elbow over the top. Ooh, nice ground and pound by Serhiy.
Big elbows scoring. Chowtee aware of the danger, trying his best to get out of that position. But sometimes that's easier said than done when you're getting zipped.
Serhiy's gonna look at that Nurmagomedov control. He's controlling his other hand with the other side.
Excellent position.
Now he's got a free-handed strike. Avinash is in trouble here. He can't stay here.
The referee will certainly be taking a look, but
got his arm back.
Chowtee in a better position defensively.
Chowtee regains full guard.
And you see Chowtee with his mouth
taking some deep
wide
breaths.
open.
Yep.
A very taxing round.
Let's get some big punches, sir.
Big elbows over the top. Nice ground and pound.
Looking for the arm lock.
Avinash looking for that right arm bar. He's eating some punches for it, though. He can't stay here.
Round one coming to an end.
Great finish for Serhiy.
An action-packed 5 minutes from these two young featherweights. And when things go so well, when you look at what we saw from Sidey in round one, what adjustments are you making, or are you just saying just keep doing what you're doing?
I can say just keep doing what you're doing. Take him out of his comfort zone. Again, Avinash, all his fights have been won in the first round, so he's now going into round two, which he's never been before. So just keep putting that pressure on him, try and break him down bit by bit, and the finish will come.
And to play devil's advocate, if you're in the corner, if you're coaching Avinash Chowtee, what are you telling him?
I'm saying that round's done. Let's get over. New round. Keep your distance. All right, you started getting a little overzealous there, coming in too hard, you got taken down, ended up on the ground, getting ground and pounded. Let's keep the distance, stay away, and let's chip away.
Because it certainly looked like he was very effective when he was throwing those punches moving forward. So he's just got to reel in the aggression.
Reel in the aggression, yep. Be more tactical.
And they are back at it for round two.
Avinash taking some deep breaths already.
Is he playing possum? As he
wounds up on that right hand.
Big right hand.
Nice leg kick from Avinash. Nice job by Serhiy. Comes upstairs, nice head kick. Serhiy smiles.
Is Chowtee wasting energy with those tactics?
I don't think so. Nice takedown by Serhiy.
An inside trip, scores with the takedown.
Avinash back on his back where he finished round one. Even some elbows on the cage. Not a spot where you want to be with a head press against the cage like that.
Elbow right to the middle of the forehead, looking for the
that
arm lock.
Going for
it
that
looks
right
like
arm
it could
bar.
be tight.
Serhiy needs to stack him up here. Serhiy needs to stack him up. He's out. Nice.
Excellent work by Chowtee to get to a better position, but finds himself giving up his back.
And then Serhiy has his back now. Nice armbar attempt by Avinash. He's giving up his back, and he's going to get flattened out and ground and pounded.
He has got to get out of this position ASAP because the referee will not allow this to continue much longer.
He needs to move.
This is not intelligent defense.
Avinash needs to kick a leg out. Serhiy with a relentless ground and pound here. I like how he's flattening him out there, taking away his base.
A brutal attack. Sidey just going to town, having his way with Avinash Chowtee.
This ref taking a close look. This fight might be close to being over.
It certainly appears that it should be. The fight almost out of Chowtee. Exhausted,
Serhiy.
battered.
Oh. He's able to get back to half guard here. A little bit better position.
Nice, sneaky tactic.
Covering the mouth. Disrupting his breathing. I like it.
A veteran move.
Yep. From an 0-0 pro debut.
Things are changing.
Big time.
Very quickly.
Chowtee needs to make something happen here. He needs to go for a sweep, submission. He just can't sit here and take shots.
It just appears that he's so exhausted that he can't fight back. It almost feels like Sidey can now just coast into better positions.
And if I'm Serhiy, I'm just doing this all day.
And I hear the corner of Sidey saying, don't pass, stay in this half guard position, and basically beat up your opponent.
Very reminiscent of like an old Tito Ortiz. Stay in the guard, just pound away.
Remember how destructive that was?
Very.
Yeah, let's try to work for that right leg, hitting his free arm.
But I will tell you, Avinash Chowtee, one tough individual.
No quit so far. I like it. Oh, you
Comes
sneak
out
up
the back door, looking for the leg lock.
This
Knee
is
bar
what he needs to do. Sorry with the nice crossface, taking away that knee bar opportunity.
Let's clear that leg though. Yeah, right one. The right leg. Scroll the right leg back. Heavy scroll. You can see that knee bar. Little shots here. Yeah, good. Just keep that weight.
Chowtee's still going for that knee bar. He needs to extend his legs out here, or he's just going to sit here and eat shots.
Chowtee all in, but unfortunately it did not pay off.
So you're riding that back. He's got one hook in now. He's still peppering away on Chowtee.
Is there such thing as a 10-7 round? Because I think we're looking at one.
Pretty close, I think so, yeah. At least a 10-8, man. This is a very one-sided beating so far this round. Oh, he might be under the neck now. He needs to flatten his hips. Oh, doesn't help.
There is no quit in Avinash Chowtee.
Taking some big shots here. He's going to look to get that neck. Looks like he might survive in this round again.
Serhiy, get that choke right now. Elbow to spine.
He's riding a little high on the back here. And the round's over.
10 minutes elapsed. Chowtee, to his credit, got back to his feet pretty quickly.
Yeah, that was a beating.
Yes, it was. I just don't know how you would have the confidence going into round 3 after a round like that. But somehow, as a professional athlete, as a fighter, you have to find it.
This is where heart comes in. You got to dig deep. You're still in that fight. Let's go. You got one more round to do this. And here's a round now where he knows he's down 2 rounds. He has to let everything out if he has.
But I guess the one point you can take out of that is you took his best. That was his best. He couldn't take you out. Now it's your opportunity.
Now it's your opportunity, exactly. You got 5 minutes to do it here. And again, if I'm Serhiy, wash, rinse, and repeat. Same thing again.
Do you believe there's a responsibility of a fighter who's been so dominant that you have to close out the show, you have to get the finish?
Obviously you want it, of course, but I'm not going to put myself in a vulnerable position to get it. What I'm doing is winning, I'll just keep doing it.
Serhiy Sidey with that round kick, with a front kick, and then Chowtee comes back with the round kick. Blocked by Sidey.
Chowtee's keeping his hands real low. Goes in for a far double leg shot, easily defended by Serhiy.
Looks like it was right into the submission attempt, but...
And gives up his back again. Serhiy riding that back. Gonna get his hooks in, there they are. This is not a good position he's gonna be early in the round. Serhiy looking up, locked up that body triangle.
Keep that wrist trap. 1 minute in.
Not a real fun position, the body triangle, especially when you're exhausted.
Oh, absolutely horrible. Even when you're fresh, it's horrible. It cuts off your lungs. When you're exhausted, it's excruciating.
You can hit the body too at that angle. Yeah, good. That hurt. Body like that. Body head. Body head. Doesn't have to be hard, Serhiy. Doesn't have to be hard. Little shots just to hurt them.
And here, Coach McDonald saying you don't have to go full out, just short shots will do the trick.
Just chip away, hopefully create an opening and capitalize on the opening. Serhiy's riding a bit high. Oh, he got a second hook, and now he's going to drop his hips down and flatten him out. Probably one of the worst positions you could be in MMA right here.
You can't see.
Can't see all that pressure from the hips on your lower back. it's horrible. And now he can pound away at the side in the back of your head.
No elbows. Serhiy. No elbows in that angle. Keep him flat. Good. Serhiy, just tap it. Just tap it.
As a fighter, when you get to the ground in this position inside of the cage, is that always the goal? Let's see if we can get our guy to that position.
Absolutely. I'm looking for mount. I'm looking for back. That's my 2 finishes. I love both those positions. Any spot that's going to put me closer to finishing that fight off.
Look where you are, Serhiy. Left. Good.
But Avinash Chowtee showing his resolve.
That's halfway. We got 2.5 minutes to finish this fight. Good shot.
Chowtee just needs to create space here. You're down 2.5 rounds.
It's there.
You're gonna exactly just like that. Create space back to your feet. He's got an underhook and pressing against the cage.
You're good. Breathe. There's an opportunity to turn. You're gonna feel it. Move those feet.
This is what he needs to do right here.
But the same thing as
Same
before.
thing.
Got too close. And I can only imagine that sometimes that can be the will breaker.
Demoralizing. Finally got an opportunity, right back to where you started again. You got to build your way back up. All that energy taken to come back to your feet. Now you're right back down.
Look how close you're in the cage. Just sweat your guts. Take your time. There's elbows there when you see them. We don't have to work hard.
But one would imagine
Little shots though for me. Little shots.
Lyndon and Rory looking at their athlete making his professional debut. It couldn't go any better than this.
Couldn't go any better than this.
Let's just say it goes 15 minutes. You got 15 good minutes under your belt. Super valuable for your future.
Exactly. I know everybody loves a flying knockout in 10 seconds, but this is going to help him a lot in his career. What I'm more impressed with, he's listening to his corner.
Yeah.
Looking over, taking advice, doing what they're saying. Sometimes it takes many fights to be able to do that with your coaches.
I want you to stay here for the next 45 seconds and then you win this fight. So it's little shots. He's way more tired than you and he knows there's nothing he can do at this point.
So you're just grinding him now.
Head and arm choke, perhaps? No.
I'm just going to look to chip away. Maybe come to full mount here. Again, looking for that Nabib Nurmagomedov grip. Holding that arm from the back so you have an open hand to strike. Chowtee looking to use the wall.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. You're not going to get that, but just keep hitting him. Keep hitting him.
Sidey just making it a rough ride. 15 minutes in the books. Serhiy Sidey taking it in.
Great pro debut by Serhiy.
I have a feeling that Avinash Chowtee is not going to be feeling the best tomorrow.
Absolutely not. I feel that Chowtee has a good striking pedigree. It just looks like he has to mix it in with mixed martial arts more. He's rushing in, not worrying about takedowns, and then that's where he ended up all 3 rounds. Unless you're comfortable on your back submitting people, it's not a place you want to be.
Right. And we look back at some of the action from round 1. Sidey with a couple of opportunities to finish the fight. But this just shows you how dangerous. Avinash throwing up arm lock attempts.
It was a nice attempt. He got Serhiy pretty deep there. Serhiy did a good job of defending, sneaking that arm out. But else we needed more of him that on there. He was on his back too much, only threw up that one submission attempt. We got to be busy down there.
We'll send it up to ring announcer John Nash for the official decision from our opening bell.
Let's give it up for the first fight of the night. Judges A and B score the bout 30-26. Judge C scores the bout 30-25. All for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the ring winner, Serhiy Sidey.
A very dominant performance. Serhiy Sidey in his professional mixed martial arts debut, and I have a feeling the boys are going to be celebrating tonight.
They sure are. They got lots more work to do tonight, though.
A lot more action still to come. BTC 3 Prophecy. 2 titles up for grabs. We'll see the crowning of the 165-pound champion. And Josh, this is something that's been talked about for a long time, 165 pounds. Will the world take notice? Do you believe at one point we will see 165 pounds in every major organization in the world?
I hope so. I think so. You know, we do 125, 35, 40, 55 wide. All of a sudden, the jump up to 170. So I think every 10 pounds is fair, especially in that gap between 205 and 265.
Huge.
There has to be something in the middle there, at least one, maybe two
Maybe
divisions.
two.
Yeah, absolutely.